Hi there, I'm Bruce Paulson, and today I want to talk to you about backlinks. Specifically, I want to talk to you about when is it appropriate to ask for somebody to link to your website. And what brought this to mind is a friend of mine, his name is Neil Isaacs. He's the owner of VR Business Brokers in Raleigh, North Carolina. And he buys and sells other people's businesses. So he was recently featured in an article by Inc. magazine. Inc. is Inc.com. It's an entrepreneur type magazine, entrepreneur marketing business magazine. And it was about something along the lines of how to sell your business during COVID, or what you need to know about selling a business during COVID. So it was a very relevant topic. And they interviewed him and they quoted him in the article that they posted on their website, Inc.com. Now, if you don't know Inc.com, in terms of websites, it's a very powerful, large, authoritative website. And his business, VR Business Brokers, is much smaller. So if he gets a link from Inc.com to his website, because they're quoting him, so it's only natural that they would link to his website, to the online version of his business. It's a way to give credit. It's kind of like a citation or like a recommendation, and so it's very reasonable to do, right? Because it's a business magazine. He is in the business of buying and selling other people's businesses. Very relevant. They quoted him in the magazine. What they didn't do is they didn't link to his website. They linked to statistics from the US Census. They linked to a couple other things, but they didn't link to the guy that they were quoting. And he showed me this article, and I was like, hey man, that is a great article. And it really is. They reached out to him. He's an authority in this field, and they should have linked to him. So I said, hey Neil, why don't you reach out to Inc.com and ask them for a link to your website? Because this can help out your website for months and years to come. This is a great resource for your website, and he earned it. He's out there, he's marketing, he's educating people about their options to buy and sell. I mean, this guy works his butt off, and that's why he got recognized, and that's why Inc.com reached out to him in the first place. And so when I told him this, he's like, why didn't they link to me? And so that's when you should ask for a backlink. That's when you should ask for a link to your website. You just don't go randomly asking websites to link to you, but if someone quotes you, if they reach out to you because they're an authority in their field, or they've seen your work and they want to talk about it, it's totally fine for them to do that, and it's great for your business, and it's still good even if they don't link to you. But that's a situation where if I'm there, I'm going to reach out to them and say, hey, can you please link to my website? I'm going to reach out to them in an email, and when I do that, I'm going to give them the URL to my website. I'm going to make it as easy as possible, because they don't actually have to link to you. But it's nice, it's reasonable to do. And especially if they want to, maybe talk to you again in the future, link out to a person. So if you find yourself quoted in a website, check and make sure that they gave you a link. And that is this week's tip. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, shoot me an email at seo@determinedsolutions.com. That's seo@determinedsolutions.com. All right, thanks.